Okay, started broadcasting.
Yeah. Yeah. In case I forget to email me. Did you ask for 5 or 9? Oh, really? Ah, that was
From
the
mental
beginning.
health.
Oh,
She
really?
worked on the mental health.
Oh, wow.
Which one do you like? The one over by Martin Luther King. The hospital, yeah, the hospital. Next to the hospital.
Oh. We go over the basics of it.
So what do you do?
Supervisor.
Okay. 테레비 보시는 게
Yeah. And then you make it like watching books as a kid too. Pero she takes it yesterday. So I can no le cuenta por qué. Upstairs in the yeah, my dad is like because my dad is the one who actually she was the day was on the she was so different. So it's the
We try to make it easier to understand.
yeah, so it's more nice guy.
Great.
And they have no idea where the land is. That's how we can
We are going to start the lecture 7:05 Pacific Standard Time. Okay, we're going to start in a few minutes.
Can go to the bathroom.
That's what which is. I'm trying to catch the rest. Not doing good thing. Yeah. So I actually have left my house. And domestic violence happening. It's good to read the catch to walk. You know, I probably would stay in my situation. Because, at the point where he started, he ready to go after my father. And that was the end. Right. That was nothing more. I don't care how you're gonna kill me, you can kill me, but I gotta protect my dad. You know, of course, that was all just, I'm not gonna be trying to upset me, because when they went to go get him, he was in the kitchen cooking, so he was going after me. Right.
Three things. Do you?
We want to use this after later.
This is the gift.
Thank you.
Somebody
Thank you very much. Oh.
Japanese food. You know? This is Japanese food.
Yes. Thank you. I've been drinking this for
Thank you.
This Japanese food is more sweet than, you know? Very good for health.
Is that the same one that Peter has here?
Oh,
Yeah, it's not in this color package, so it's in a gray package. Thank you.
hi. This is gift for you.
Really, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
This is it.
Oh, I did it thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's
You know? Sakura chen.
There is one. Yeah.
It is Japanese food.
Awesome team.
Very good for health.
It is Japanese. It is Japanese.
Chili. Like they use like this.
Hey. Oh, very nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It just came from the Japan.
No, we're friends.
Oh.
No, I was just saying.
Okay. Now it's 7:05. Let me start today's lecture about six parameters. Welcome to our Thursday Buddhist study session. Today's topic is wisdom. You can see in the monitor. We have been learning about six parameters for some time. And we finished the fifth one last week, self-reflection. Today's the last one, wisdom. In Buddhism, wisdom, in short, means it's the summary of the previous five parameters. So putting into practice those five parameters, in short, is wisdom. Let me, before getting into this, I forgot today's flow. Today we start with self-introduction. And introduction of the topic. Brief workshop. And review the law of karma. Tea break. Do we have some tea today?
Yes.
Great. And role playing, and key to deeper understanding of the teaching. And lastly, sing the song of grace and virtue. That's today's flow. So, first, self-introduction. So, I'd like you to say your name, and today's high. It's not today's high point. What you experienced and you felt happiest today. So let me start myself. Today I'm Yuichi. In general, Japanese name is difficult to remember and pronounce. So if you forget my name, please remember by this Yu itchy. And you don't. Okay. And today's my height today is I usually count my step every day with a pedometer. Today I happen to visit a restaurant, a little far away restaurant on foot. So I've already reached 9,500.
Wow.
That's my height today. Okay, next. So we are now broadcasting. At least I want to send the voice. So I can keep close to.
Okay, hi, my name is Vita, and today's hi is, we have our overseas director, Mr. Kodama from Japan, so for a few days now, so we are very happy and grateful to have him here, give us a lot of advice and good ideas. Yes, that's all.
Great. Next.
I'm Seth. What was the next one?
Hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, because I'm really trying to make time to be here, and I like meeting new people, and I'm really interested in how far I can really go with it. So this is kind of my, and I'm happy to be here.
Great. Next.
Hello, Vilma Ellis, and I'm happy to be here. That's my hi. And late, but I make it.
Very good. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I am Takahiro Katayama. What is the long name? Yes. Please call Hiro. Hiro. Okay. Hiro. Okay. Hi. Today's hi is Yuichi and Vita invite me nice lunch. Thai food. Not typhoon. Yeah. Thai food. Very delicious food. I ate lunch. Thank you so much.
Great. Can I show your image?
Yes. Hi, my name is Rocio, and my height today it was coming here, which is very difficult, but I made it today.
Can I make it vertical? 縦にしても。
Okay, no problem.
Can I show your image?
I'm sideways.
Sorry.
Upside down.
I'm sorry. Very
Okay,
difficult.
here we go. My name is Patty, and I am also very happy to be here today because my schedule has been so busy, and I'm really grateful that I have time to come here tonight. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Can I show you?
Yes. My name is Miriam, and my high point today was finishing some projects that I had on my desk for the past month at work.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. では、our guest.
皆さんね、
Hi. Hello, everybody. This is Ishikoma from Japan, Tokyo. Please remember me. I'm very glad to see you.
This is high point.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nobuaki Kondo. Nobuaki is very difficult to say for English speaker. Please call me Nobu. Nobu, there is a restaurant, Nobu restaurant in Los Angeles. Japanese restaurant.
Very famous. Not only in Los Angeles, but also all over the world. Nobu restaurant.
Yes,
You know?
Nobu.
5-star restaurant. Nobu restaurant.
Yes, today's high point is, yes, Vita and Yuichi made for us to sandwiches. Very good sandwiches. Yeah, yes, thank you very much.
Great. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, second, number 2. I did a little introduction already. So today we're going to learn about wisdom. So let me give you a brief review of 6 parameters. Number 1, Generosity. Generosity means, in other word, kindness. Kindness is in the broad sense means to give. Those who give will be blessed. When you enliven others, you yourself will be enlivened. Shakyamuni Buddha said, if you want to be happy, if you wish to be happy, practice kindness. And if you only think of receiving, taking, good results will not arise. The recipient gains by materially receiving something, and the giver also benefits from bringing happiness to someone else. This is the true beauty of an act of offering. And the second, patience. Patience means try not to get angry, even somebody offends you. Try to suppress your mind and at least do not show it outwardly. And keep your calm mind, serene mind, and that will be very good deeds, even to other people and to yourself, and physically and mentally. Number 3, keeping promise means once you make a promise, try not to break it. If you make an appointment with somebody at a certain time, try to make it in time. Don't make other people wait. This is also very important. Number 4, diligence. In other words, means making effort. We have desire for leisure. We have to stay in a comfort zone, but try to get out of it and go forward. Number 5, self-reflection. When you get trapped in trouble, try not to find faults in others. Instead, reflect upon your deeds and try to improve yourself. And in our daily life, let us have an opportunity of reflecting ourselves at least 3 times a day. Of course, keeping diary helps you a lot too. Those are the brief review of the 5 good deeds. If you practice this, as Shakyamuni Buddha said, you can attain happiness, for sure. But if you don't practice it, it's difficult. And in anything, purpose is very important. What is the ultimate goal of Buddhism? There are many schools and sects in Buddhism, many teachers, but we share only one goal in common. This is, let me ask something. Rocio, what's your answer? What is the ultimate goal of Buddhism? In an easy word.
To be able to get absolute happiness.
Yes, exactly. In a plain word, happiness that doesn't fade. The happiness we know always fade away, collapse, disappear, and we lose, and we suffer. But that's not our purpose. Buddhism's purpose is attaining happiness that doesn't fade away, that doesn't collapse. In Buddhist term, it is called absolute happiness. And there is a moment we can attain this absolute happiness. And this happens not in our afterlife, after death. It happens in our lifetime. When you start listening to Buddhism, you stand at this point. And little by little, you proceed on this path, going closer to this particular line. And then at last, you reach the goal, the ultimate goal of Buddhism. This is Buddhist path. When you want to come closer and closer to this goal, finishing line, the most important mindset is 6 paramitas. But it's not always easy, or rather it's very difficult to practice 6 paramitas. Oh, I wanted to hide the answer, but the answer already appeared. Yeah. Why it's difficult to practice 6 paramita is this. Because we don't usually have immediate results. You know, it's easy to do kindness to your girlfriend or boyfriend, giving birthday present to your girlfriend. It's easy. You don't feel much difficulty. But greeting cheerfully to someone you don't like so much, not so easy. Or if you keep doing kindness to a specific person and this person doesn't return kindness so much to you, and one day this person gets angry at you and complain to you, then is it easy to stay calm and not get angry? It's very difficult. Or making effort in your field of field of your hobby, someone who likes painting, feel it easy to make effort in painting. But making effort in a difficult field, not so easy. Or if you are hit by another car from behind on freeway, it's difficult to do self-reflection because you're not in the wrong. You're not responsible so much. Maybe the one who hit you from behind is responsible 99%. In such a case, doing self-reflection is very difficult. So the reason is this: we don't usually have immediate results. Now I want to do some brief workshop here. It's a workshop of self-reflection. Like I'm talking, it's difficult to keep on doing effort, making effort to practice good deeds. For example, we made a lot of resolution, especially on New Year's Day, right? New Year's resolution. I think most of you made New Year's resolution, right? How about you, Seth?
I tried.
You tried? It's not restricted to New Year's resolution or in your business or at home. We make many resolutions, I think, right? So, into a group of 2 people and have some time to reflect and talk about it with your partner. Do you understand the meaning of the workshop? Something that you couldn't make it to keep on doing. So we want to reflect about that. So Vida, could you help making group?
So Miriam and Patty, those 2 and Hiro and then talk about some resolution you couldn't keep. Yeah.
I'll give you at least 5 minutes. Okay.
やったけど、実行できなかった。
Okay.
So it's about, like, for example, I had a New Year resolution to meditation
Custom?
Yeah. Get something perfect, get like it, yellow, I get it.
Uh-huh.
I get upset. And try to don't be affected. But it's difficult for me. Don't yes. It was yellow. It's very difficult. Exactly.
No, it's
I cannot count myself. That's one of my difficult. Yeah. From me, I try to don't be affected, but I get upset. That's my
So I kind of like, I almost probably understand that.
Yeah.
But then I would be or something for them and
Right,
then
or-
go do it again. So,
We can.
but he told me so
I try to
she went from this.
sleep early usually I do my work night time.
I don't promise
10 p.m. Yeah, like from report or prepare next day. But the daytime and work slowly in the morning. Yeah, in the morning. Okay, I try to get up early and sleep. I want to do this. I want to try. I try to do this. But it's difficult to do. In daytime work, yes, slowly at night time. But at night time, I notice things. What is?
Yes, because the brain is getting another level. That's why brain works outside level, which means you are more creative. Okay, like you want to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's this is what your brain relaxing. They pure.
You have to do it to be
Yeah.
But today,
It's the level of your brain. Everything. You know, we have this. For
Yes, I
better when your brain you like get it from your way.
because we are dedicated to find fault.
Yeah, I think that time, 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. I have to cool down my brain and good sleep.
And then because
Yes, I think so. But doing it is difficult.
yeah, for me it gets so but sometimes I get so tired. Like yesterday, I cannot do
Which one you see?
the bad thing in people. Yeah, my brain.
So this one says make effort.
My
to
whole
see the
body
good
goes good in freedom.
I like that.
Yes.
No, he's working on that show. Like for me, to be able to sit down and study.
Yeah. And people.
I have to clean. I have to cook, clean, prepare food,
Yeah.
make and some churches have, cleaning the restaurant, grocery.
Yeah. After buying groceries, prepare food.
They clean the kitchen,
Uh-huh.
they do some laundry or something.
Yeah.
Then, so I'm trying to study for my. When I sit, I am tired.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so tired and I just
No.
try to study. And that's why I could not. I could not
because my working hours, my own, and then at least 1 hour sitting and studying
Yeah.
before I get
You want to do what kind of study?
study my architecture.
Oh, yeah. Much better sharing.
That's what I am worried about.
Yeah.
That's what I have been telling myself. You have to study at least 2 to 3 hours now
No.
for the preparation.
I want to do exercise everyday life. Yeah, and working and do exercise. Yeah. I have to work. I want to work 10,000 steps. I want 10,000. But yes.
That's
Yeah.
the same. That's the same. I can make some exercise, but sometimes I try
Yes.
That's another thing. Yeah, the same name. That's the same.
Now I think reading a book and study from yes, they study and exercise.
Exactly.
Maybe right. In the morning. In the morning. Please.
Your brain is
Like in the morning, time is limited. Limited is focus and more seriously to study.
Yes. Yes. I think morning time is good time. Always good to study.
Yeah.
But always something to do in the morning.
I have to change my life cycle.
Okay,
Yeah.
5 minutes last. Did anybody reached epiphany? What did you talk about in the group?
About how difficult it is to keep your promise.
Mhm.
So yeah, very difficult. So it's better not to give our words if you're not sure. So she was saying, I always tell people I will try to come when I'm not sure. So she doesn't say.
About Mr. Katema's group?
We were talking about different promise that we do ourselves, but we cannot keep because of kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, get up earlier and sleep early time. Go to sleep early time.
Like exactly,
Yes.
like do exercise or
Mhm.
study or to calm when someone is aggressive and to be able to just to calm your mind and all yourself. So that's something.
Yes. How about you guys?
Well, discovered that we stopped doing New Year's resolutions because we didn't keep them. And so I just stopped 5 years ago, but she stopped a long time ago. So, yeah, so we talked about, we just couldn't keep them, so we stopped making them.
But to try to incorporate goals into everyday life.
Yeah, that's a good solution. Yeah, I wanted to show this a little earlier, but I want to get up early and go to the gym. Many people go to gym early in the morning.
I would like to, but no, it's difficult to change lifestyle. So it's not so easy. I want to keep the good habit of doing chanting every day. As a Buddhist, we have to have this good habit of chanting. But at the beginning, people feel difficulty. And I want to start a new diet of skipping dinner, but it's very difficult. I want to keep a diary, even though I bought a diary book, still it doesn't last. So there's a reason, because our understanding of the law of cause and effect is not so deep enough. So it's by understanding the law of cause and effect, we can keep doing those 6 parameters. So here, let me give you a brief lecture about the law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect is the entryway to Buddhism and the foundation and the standard and criterion of the teachings. It is therefore called the foundation of Buddhism. The law of cause and effect is the truth that clarifies that our fortune and misfortune is decided by our actions. It clarifies, it teaches the relationship between our faith and actions in this way. Good causes produce good effects. Bad causes produce bad effects. One's own causes produce one's own effects. Good causes produce good effects means if you plant good seeds, good fruits will grow. Good cause means doing good deeds. Bad causes produce bad effects means if you plant bad seed, bad fruit will grow. One's own causes produce one's own effects means the seeds that you have planted will cause your own fruits to grow. All people go through life seeking happiness. All people go through life seeking happiness. In order to gain happiness, we have to do good deeds. You have to do good deeds if you want the happiness. Since all people believe that good causes produce good effect, they strive to do good. For example, let's say retired people often wants to be given a job, but no one would work by choice when the weather is unbearably hot. What they want is not work, but the happiness of buying things they want with the wages they earn. The reason why they endure, the reason why people endure going into work is that the act of working will bring them happiness. So they believe this. Another example, schools that have abandoned 5-day-week system has doubled in the past 2 years. Maybe they must be thinking of the fact that the good act of studying is necessary in order to pass entrance exams. If on the other hand, if you do bad deeds, this will bring about suffering. Without faith, suffering means bad fruit. The reason why we don't get involved with drugs is that they can cause addiction, hyperstimulate us and lead us to cause accidents and lead us to ruin ourselves. This is how our own actions decide our fate. Doing good deeds bring about happiness. Bad deeds bring about unhappiness. When we get injured, for example, if we injured our leg, knee, we have to do rehabilitation, a lot of rehabilitation, but they are very painful. Fortunately, I don't have experience. Have you ever, somebody experienced rehabilitation? No. Good for you. Let's say somebody got an injury in the knee, but no matter how much rehabilitation someone else goes through, you yourself will not receive the results of their actions. Though it may be tough, we ourselves undergo training because it will benefit ourselves. And this is because all the results that come to us will be produced by our own actions. In Buddhism, it is also taught that all of the deeds that we do turn into and remain as invisible karmic energy. Good karmic energy has the power to bring about good results, and bad karmic energy has the power to bring about bad results. And moreover, this karmic energy will never disappear, and it is also called indestructible karmic energy. Since this karmic energy is like seeds from which flowers of happiness or unhappiness will grow, it is also called karmic seeds. Every day, we are planting countless karmic seeds in a field with our mind, mouth, and body. These seeds do not decompose and they will not disappear either. So the law of cause and effect says seeds not sown will never grow, but we will harvest the seeds that we do sow without fail. Seeds not sown will never grow, but we will harvest the seeds that we do so without fail. This is very important words. So I hope you can memorize this. Yes. If inside our minds we think of something even for a moment, that there will definitely be a retribution, either good or bad for it. If inside our mind we think of something for even a moment, that counts as a deed of the mind, and there will definitely be either good or bad retribution for it. Because thinking something itself is a karma, karmic seed. No matter how small a seed is, if it is planted, it will produce a result. There's no way that it will fail to do so. So there are no cases where nothing will come of your deeds, whether good or bad. So this is a brief outline of the basic of law of cause and effect. But in addition to this, one more important thing to know: when despite our best efforts, there seem to be no results, we tend to be downcast, thinking that all our efforts were in vain. But this is not the case. As we can see from the law of cause and effect, the seeds will surely grow because seeds have the power. But why does that happen? Because in Buddhism, our deeds are divided into 3 kinds of karmic causation. Like I wrote here, 3 types of karma. In vegetation, there are many plants. Some plants grow fast, some plants grow slowly. In Japanese, we have a proverb that, Peter, do you remember the proverb?
So there are early bloomers and late bloomers, so you never have to worry about why the seeds you're planting are not growing yet. Some seeds by nature, they take longer time to grow. It doesn't mean your act of sowing seeds are wasted. It's never wasted.
The proverb is chestnut, peach, 3 years, persimmon, 8 years. There's one peach tree in this garden here. So it took some years, a couple of years to bear fruit. So in karma, our karma, there are 3 types. One is the kind that produces effects right away. It is like rice. Farmer of rice plants seeds in spring and harvest in the fall, the same year. But in the case of wheat, does somebody know? When they plant seeds of wheat, this May, I, Mr. Katayama, Mr. Kondo, all visited Japan in May. And we saw a golden field of wheat. That means they are now bearing fruits of wheat. So the farmers are about to harvest the wheat in May. Farmers of wheat plant seeds in autumn and then harvest the fruits next year. It doesn't mean it takes longer time, but it takes another year. That's the point. So the second one is the kind that produces effects after some time. And the third one is the kind that produces effects long afterwards. We need to keep this in mind, these 3 types of karma. So sometimes effects will appear very quickly, but sometimes it takes longer time. But in maybe many cases, it takes a very long time. So don't give up and brace up and keep up your good work. So now let's have a short break here, maybe 10 minutes or so.
Yes, we have some fruits in the hallway and coconut water.
Thank you.
Yes.
Body. I say wheat, but body.
That's okay.
Yeah, we have body tea in Japan. Yeah, body tea is very good in summer. Body tea. Body tea. Tea made with barley. Yeah, barley means wheat.
Oh.
Yeah. Barley tea has vitamin B. No caffeine. Yes. If you go to a Japanese supermarket, you can buy barley tea.
Yeah, in Japan we make tea with rice too. Yeah, brown rice tea.
You put the water, boil the rice, and just take the water.
We first roast the brown rice. Roast them.
Oh, roasting the brown rice.
Yes. And then mixed with green tea. Yeah.
Hello. まあ、多分、イエスですね。now, still now, regular time. I introduce you to Mr. Kodama.
Hi, nice to meet you. Armando.
He is overseas director. He came from Japan these days.
I heard about you from Mr. Kondo. Very glad to see you. Please remember.
Thank you very much. See you.
It's time? Yes, we want to start soon.
よろしくね。
Okay, let's start the second half. So this is the review. Three types of karma. Rice matures the same year you planted, but barley takes another year. Proverb: peaches and chestnut 3 years, persimmons 8. By the way, do you know persimmon? Now we are. It's a fruit, very delicious. Maybe next autumn we'll show you. And Shakyamuni Buddha taught there are actions that ripen quickly and those that ripen slowly. Since, however, seeds that are sown always ripen, don't worry about quick or slow, but do your best to plant good seeds. Yet we are to think only of the immediate future, so our eyes go only to what produces immediate results. When results don't seem to be coming, think of it as a fixed-term deposit in the bank. I talked about it 2 weeks ago, but not many people knew fixed-term deposit. Do you know fixed-term deposit, Miriam?
It means that the percentage rate doesn't change, something like that. Doesn't change, I don't know.
Interest the same, but a certain period time, you are not allowed to withdraw the money.
Right.
You have to wait a certain time, like 3 months, half a year, or 1 year. And the the rate is a little higher than ordinary deposit. Yeah, so because of that, interest is high. You're planting seeds. You're like depositing money in the bank. Without you cannot withdraw money a certain time, but after 3 months, half a year, you can withdraw a lot of money. So you will receive a big result in the near future. You don't need to worry. It will take some time before your money comes back to you. But when it does come back, it will be with more interest than in a normal account. Some flowers bloom quickly, others slowly. It's the same with your actions and their results. Seeds that are sown always produce an effect. So let's just plant good seeds carefully without rushing. Okay, now I'd like to learn an example from one of the disciples of Shakyamuni Buddha. His name is Chuda Pantaka. He was a Dharma by birth, and he couldn't even remember his own name. But now he is considered as one of the 10 great disciples of Shakyamuni Buddha. And there is a short episode of him. Now you have a cartoon brochure at your hand. So first, read this carefully, and then we want to do role playing. But first, we have to read it once or twice.
Well, we can roll this first.
No, let's read it. No, let's read it first.
You have the little pamphlet, yeah. It's
You have the cartoon at your hands. Okay. Oh, five. Here, two. And I can show on the monitor.
Monitor? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it does not appear. then okay. Can you assign the role?
Okay, so the character is, remember his name. Who wants to be that? Kudabantaka. Yeah. Okay, I think hero is a good actor.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we need a mean person for his brother. The brother is mean.
Only at the first.
Only at the beginning. Yeah.
At the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can do that. And then narrator. Okay, Seth will be the narrator.
Narrator.
Yeah, it's kind of red color.
Red color.
Yes. Yeah, all of those colors. And maybe Patty will be Shakyamuni Buddha.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I was the mean person. Yeah. Okay, the story of Shakyamuni and perseverance is greater than proficiency.
Can you play? Why don't you come in front?
In front
of the camera.
Wow.
In front of the camera. This is your room.
Okay.
Okay.
All of us have to be up there?
Yes, because you're second.
Yeah, only when Buddha appears, so. Yes.
Only on Buddha again?
Buddha appears, so. Okay, so maybe it has to come, okay. Buddha Kansaka!
I'm sorry, brother, I'm sorry.
That does it. I can't make any progress in my practice with you messing up like that. Why are you so stupid? You can continue your practice, but stay away from me. Get out! Bam!
Leave him alone. He's always like that. Always like that. Actually, I'll put it down.
Yeah, it was another. Okay, Miriam, you say that. Leave him.
Leave him alone. He's always like that.
I'm stupid enough to forget my own name. Sorry, Brandon's things are. I wish I had been born as clever as my brother. Or man. No, I shouldn't hold this against anybody.
Why are you so sad?
Shakamuni, why was I born stupid?
Cheer up. You are aware of your foolishness, but there are many fools who think themselves wise. Being aware of one's stupidity is next to enlightenment. I'll give you this.
He handed Kuda Kampaka a broom and instructed him to stay while he worked. I sweep the dust away. I wash the dirt away.
I'm going to follow his law. I sweep the dust away. Let's see.
I wash the dirt away.
I wash the dirt away. I
sweep the dust away.
I sweep the dust away.
Even with such painstaking instruction from Shakyamuni, he could not memorize a single phrase. Even so, he did not think of stopping, and he kept at this practice for 20 years.
No matter how many years you keep sweeping, you grow no better at it, and yet that does not cause you to give up. It is an admirable trait, one that I do not see in my other disciples. As important as making progress is, persevering in the same endeavor is even more important.
Once, during those 20 years, Shakyamuni complimented Kuda Kampaka on his constant, diligent efforts.
Well, what is this? I didn't expect dust in here.
In time, Kuda Kampaka realized that dust and dirt did not only accumulate where he thought they would, but in places he least expected.
I knew I was stupid, but there's no telling how much more of my stupidity exists in place I don't even notice.
In the end, Kuda Kampaka attained the enlightenment of an artifact, a stage in which one is worthy of receiving respect and offerings. Besides encouraging a great teacher in the true teachings, it was long years of effort and perseverance that crowned him with success.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. This story is also written in this book, Something You Forgot Along the Way, chapter 48. The title is Perseverance is Greater than Proficiency. It sounds opposite for me, but our teacher, Takamori Sensei, wrote, Perseverance is greater. So this title really encourages us. Improving proficiency, sometimes very difficult, but perseverance, maybe we can do with our effort. So this Chudapantaka continued his effort for 20 years. So, yeah, we'd like to follow his footsteps. And next topic, let me go to the next topic. Key to deeper understanding of the teaching. How can we deepen our understanding of the teaching? There's a Buddhist saying in Japan. I translated into English. Okay, let's have someone to read. Okay, Rosa, could you read aloud?
While I am at the temple, my mind is fine like a Sunday. But on the way home, my mind gets shrouded in skepticism. By the time I reach home, my mind gets unsettled as a stormy sea.
Thank you. Now we are at the temple and listening to Buddhist teaching. It is said that while we are listening to Buddhism, we are illuminated by the light of Buddha, and like receiving sunshine from the sun in the daytime. And we feel our mind is like a sunny day. It's very clear and full of vigor and determination. Okay. Now I understand the law of cause and effect and 6 Paramita. I put this into practice after coming home. We make decision while listening to Buddhism. That's the meaning of this first sentence. While I'm at the temple, my mind is fine, like a sunny day. But on the way home, my mind gets shrouded in skepticism. Skepticism means doubt, or hesitation, or what is it?
Like developing apathy. I'm not gonna lift a finger. Who cares?
There are not a lot of excuses not to do it. And determination starts to waver. And after coming home, your determination is gone. It's not gone maybe somewhere in your mind, but your mind becomes disorganized and your life becomes stormy, like stormy sea, high wave, strong wind, quarrel with the family members, or a sudden emergency telephone call, anything will happen. In this way, it becomes a little difficult, even for Buddhists, to practice. But there's a solution. Maybe there's no PowerPoint for this. A solution is just listening to the teaching of Buddhism again and again, repeatedly. There's a saying, is it possible that drops of water make a hole on a stone? You can forget it. By listening to the same lecture, same teaching again and again, then for the first time we can change our behavior. By listening to the teaching of Buddhism, we are not trying to increase our knowledge or information. if you want to increase the knowledge, you have to listen to different topic each time, every time, and you have to go to many kinds of literature. But our purpose is improving our, changing our life. How can we change our life? We have to change our character. How can we change our character? By changing our habit. Habit is what we do every day. Then how can we change our habit? So just listening to the same law of cause and effect. So changing our action, and we can change our life. But yeah, as we were seeing, it's very difficult to change our behavior. That's why we have to listen to the teaching of Buddha. Buddha has Buddha's wisdom. Buddha's wisdom is so much different from human beings' wisdom. Our wisdom is limited to this lifetime, from birth to death. But Buddha's wisdom is beyond that. Buddha's wisdom penetrates the three worlds: the past world, the present world, and the future world. So by listening to the teaching of Buddha, we can have contact with Buddha's wisdom. By the help of Buddha's wisdom, for the first time, we can change our behavior and change our life. So in order to come close to the land of infinite light, we Buddhists never think lightly of even smallest good and keep going towards the light. Just the proverb says, just like proverb says, constant dripping wears away the stone. Can you grasp the meaning of this proverb? Even if small, soft drops of water, water is soft. Nothing is softer than water. Even the soft water keeps dripping on the stone, and then it wears away the stone. There will be a hole in the stone. So in this way, by repeatedly keep listening to teaching of Buddha, that means listening to the law of cause and effect, our mind determination is so weak, but still we can go forward. So in about 4 or 5 minutes, let us do a little group discussion. How many group of people?
That's the same as before. Miriam and Sally wrote your idea. What do we discuss about?
Okay.
From the first exercise, make an effort.
Yeah. Keep doing.
Project from it.
That's the biggest thing for not seeing other people for seminars.
And they point
Yeah.
with the one finger you point to you, point back at it.
Yeah, no, I heard that. Yeah.
Is, we have to keep making effort,
And that brings us close.
even
niceness.
even it's not easy, we have to keep doing it. Perseverance. To be perseverant is more important. Perseverance.
Way out.
Most people who are not aware of it always say they find it
Right. And then I will put it, put something to that so you can really.
So,
makes you strong. You need courage too. Most of the time we don't want to see our best. It's difficult, but we need courage.
That's about.
The thing that also about doing my best is
So it brings a lot of
that
happiness.
I try to do my best, doing my best.
But it's not easy because when you're here, you feel like you understand a lot. But when you go out, you have to understand that.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, like a patient.
You lose patience.
Patience,
Yeah.
yes.
Trying to do that.
It's easy, it's easy.
We have the same
Include also, see, I always
persevere.
Yeah.
It's
you know, the thing
important,
that I try to
it's important to make him persevere.
Oh, yeah.
Progress is persevering. Progress is progress. Persevering in each thing or helping us in labor is even more important. According to this, it's important to make a progress, but more important is to persevere.
Yeah.
That's all. Isn't it?
Yes.
I was just talking about
To be
perseverance and always trying.
sometimes people do good deeds, but let's see, good to pay. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I do.
Have you heard of the
But sometimes,
Like you said, in Christianity, when you tell people you do meditation,
depends
they
what
say
we-
that.
sorry,
They give up.
give up good deeds. He is quiet. It's very important.
I mean, he was close to dying, so
Confidence
he was
is
really
have
working
a
hard.
good confidence.
But during that time, he really had a revelation about life. And
I noticed somebody
wrote this book called The Four Agreements. And I thought it
when
was really
we
interesting that
start understanding more the Lord.
he never talks about, at least from what I've seen, like God or
From me,
anything like that.
because I know even when I
Talks about
don't have good
so I guess
results,
it means whatever.
I know there is something wrong. I make some
One of the
things
things
in my
that
mind.
he
I
mentions
don't know how
in
to
the Four
do
Agreements is always do your best. And,
Yeah.
So
I think
your best is going
both
to change from
very
moment to moment. It will be different
progress
when you are
and
healthy as opposed to
both.
sick. Under any circumstance,
Yeah.
simply
Yeah, no progress
and
in
you avoid self-judgment,
It's
Also
very
good.
easy
yeah.
philosophy. There is a devil out there. Everything is devil's fault.
whatever.
It's not bad.
This lecture keeping the keeping
Keep
Even a human being.
persevere.
First of all, yes. Yeah.
They really,
Yeah. I want to keep
those people.
Keep trying.
Yeah, I want to immediately. I want to see result immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
He teaches us.
Even it's difficult, we have to keep going. Even it's difficult,
Stephen Covey, sometimes his book.
if we don't see the result, but we have to make an effort. Keep making an effort. Even if it's a good result, make an effort. To try to do good.
When I say that there are
I
these
smile, I did a test with a smile.
If the result
I feel successful people
This is what he wrote in his book.
keep doing.
Buddha never punished.
Yeah, successful people
Buddha only wants us.
usually
The smallest
first time, first step is very poor
is also
and not so good at conditions.
so keeping good
But-
thought is also
Making effort,
by keep having good thought.
keep
we are
making effort
moving
a long time,
to the goal.
and then
It's the best thing when you start to
get
get
success.
when you get into moving.
So many successful people is
Like
like that.
as I'm driving home, I start
Always from the
skeptical
bottom,
because all my other teachers have.
and on the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's skeptical. By the time I got home, so I was trying to read something.
Little
So I
Little
just
by
started to take in.
But some people, I'm working on the social yeah. My effort is no meaning. Yeah.
Also,
If I do
your mind,
no result,
you can have
and do what is
So Buddha's wisdom is invisible and intangible, but it's good.
are reasonable and
Once
very
you learn, that's your treasure.
and give more back combination.
I know a lot of people.
Yeah. 언더 부탁드립니다. 포만.
Okay. Now that's all for today's lecture. And then number 8, let's sing the Song of Grace and Virtue.
Yes, it's the last page of the green chant book. If you don't have it, just raise your hand.
You memorize it.
I will.
You have brush?
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, please sing the song of Ong Dok-san.
Nyora
Nidai Om Dokura Miyoko Nishite Mo Ozureshi Shishiki no Om Dokuro Ore o Uraki Demo Shansu